one thing I probably should have done is turned on Chris Matthews' Hardball. I had never seen his show before, and I probably should have to get an idea of what Chris Matthews is about. I do want to say that when I was on Hardball with Chris Matthews last week, I do believe firmly that a trap was laid that I don't know. That I never did make a statement. It was reported that I questioned Barack Obama's patriotism. I did not, nor do I question Barack Obama's patriotism. He is a patriot. He loves his country just the way everyone is.
Anti-American nature.
Well, he's a United States Senator from Illinois. He's one of the people you suspect as being anti-American. How many people in the Congress of the United States do you think are anti-American? You've already suspected Barack Obama. Is he alone, or are there others? How many do you suspect of your colleagues of being anti-American?
What I would say is that the news media should do a penetrating expose and take a look. I wish they would. I wish the American media would take a great look at the views of the people in Congress and find out, are they pro-America or anti-America?
Welcome back into the second set of the J. Rouse Show. And, of course, you can reach the show at thejrouseshowalive.com, thejrouseshowalive.com. Just had a conversation with a guy who listens to the show. And as you can tell by my voice, it was a very spirited conversation. We didn't agree on anything, but I do appreciate the fact that he is listening, and I look forward to talking to more of you guys out there. You can always send your phone number to the email address, and I will give you a call, and we're going to try to cue that up for you so you can hear what we talked about during that very fascinating conversation, I might add. As you saw from that clip, Michelle Bachman, the representative from Minnesota, is trying to backpedal from comments that she made on Hardball the other night. I don't know where they find these idiots at. I mean, they are truly idiots. Who vote these people into office? And this just looks... According to published reports, the RNC has spent at least $150,000 on accessories for Sarah Palin. $150,000. You know, I reported on my show a few weeks back that this woman had charged the state of Alaska per diem while she was at home sleeping in her own bed and eating her own food. And for those of you all who don't know what per diem is an allowance that a person receives while they're on a business trip. That money pays for their hotel, pays for their transportation, and it pays for their food expenses, or in other words, most of the expenses that they incur while they're on the business trip. And she charged the state of Alaska for per diem, for transportation. She charged them this while she was in her own house sleeping in her own bed. Now we have this situation with her, the RNC spending $150,000 on her. In less than 2 months, they spent $150,000 on the governor. And they called Barack Obama elitist. Now, while she was running around buying all these fancy duds from Macy's and Saks Fifth Avenue and from all these different places, take a look at what the Obamas said about their daddy and his clothes. Take a look at this clip.
I've always loved clothes. He knows that. I think it's funny that he's involved in this fashion icon stuff, because these pants he's had for probably about 10 years.
And that belt.
The belt's a little worn too, actually, now that I look at it.
And don't hand down to the shoes, because we talked about getting new shoes for him. So I think...
Senator, I don't know. I think they got you here. I mean, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon or anything.
Just don't look too close.
I'm baffled by this whole thing myself, because I hate the show.
Boy, that sure sounds like an elitist to me. You guys better wake up and smell the coffee. Don't get fooled by this smoke and mirrors and all the gimmicks that the McCain-Palin ticket pulls, because if you don't be careful, this will be you in 2012.
JB, what is
is who she thought she was. And we let off the hook. We had a chance to get a fire, JB. We let off the hook.
Oh, man. Don't let that be you in 2012. Don't be fooled by the antics and smoke and mirrors of the McCain-Palin ticket. Don't let it fool you. Because if you do, that's exactly what you'll be saying in 2012. So look, guys, we're going to go ahead and shut it down early today because it's very painful for me to talk right now. And I'm pretty sure it's just as painful listening to me talk. So we'll shut it down early. Now, some of you guys out there may be saying, hell, it's always painful listening to you talk, Jay. And for those of you all who may be thinking that, here's my response. I don't care. So I will leave you with your future possible vice president, Sarah Palin, explaining to a third grader what her duties would be as vice president of the United States. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Also, I will leave you with more from Michelle Bachman trying to pull her foot out of her mouth. Boy, the RNC, you guys sure know how to pick them. So look here. I'll be back at you when the voice feels better. You guys take care, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.
A vice president has a really great job because not only are they there to support the president's agenda, they're like the team member, the teammate to that president, but also they're in charge of the United States Senate. So if they want to, they can really get in there with the senators and make a lot of good policy changes that will make life better for Brandon and his family and his classroom. And it's a great job, and I look forward to having that job.
Talk about if you feel you're ready for this position.
I absolutely do. Otherwise, I would never have said yes to this opportunity and this responsibility that I have running with John.
Because I did not question his patriotism. I know the headline in your paper, too, was Bachman questions Obama's patriotism.